In this video on FireFly POS menu setup, we're ready to start adding some items. We've already created our department category hierarchy here. We're in Configuration, Items. Let's start by adding an item to the Pizza Toppings category. I just select the category and click Add. I'm going to start out by typing the item name. And as I tab, the display name and abbreviated name will be filled in for me. The description is useful here, as your servers can access the description from the front end to describe this item to a customer. There's not a whole lot else to fill out on this screen, as the check marks down here are just for optional features. So let's save changes. Let's take a look at the size screen. Everything here defaults from the category, so there's really nothing I need to do unless I want to override the defaults and change a default size. Same thing for the price. This all comes from the category level. I usually won't need to change it, but if I wanted to, I could override it and change a price here. Taxes as well are going to default from the department and the category. Okay. It's really easy to enter your items quickly by just using this Save in New field, because the first screen is really all you need to fill out. So we'll just get to work. And keep going until all your toppings are entered. Okay, now I've entered a lot of toppings, so I'm going to go ahead and enter a specialty pizza. I just click on the specialty pizza category and click Add. And let's do my famous combo. Here's a good place to put a description of what's going to be on the pizza. Okay. Here we have the option to override the category price. Let's talk about how that works. If I click on this box, I now can edit the prices on this item. Since this combo is super delicious, we're going to charge a little bit more for it. Another option you might notice on this screen is the prompt for price box. If you check this, when the item is ordered in the POS system, the cashier will be asked to enter a price. This is useful for items that may vary in price or that you sell by the pound. One thing I should also do is put an NA in the calzone field, because we don't make this combo in a calzone size. Okay, let's look at the inclusion setup. This is where we specify what comes on this famous combo pizza. First of all, we need to override the category defaults. Now we can choose from our pizza toppings that we have pepperoni, sausage, black olives, mushrooms. Oh, and don't forget that pizza cheese, mozzarella. Down here are the requirements set up. This is if you want a pop-up that asks for an option. For example, if you have a salad that needs to choose a dressing. We cover how to set those up in another video. Alright, a couple other options on the inclusion screen. Display on the virtual ticket. This will actually list out each of these toppings on the virtual ticket when you're taking an order. If you uncheck it, the buttons will still light up on the menu, but the toppings won't show on the ticket. Allow substitutions allows you to take a topping off and put another topping on without changing the price, unless the topping you've added is more expensive. If you allow that, you can also set a limit of how many toppings that applies to. Okay, so that's the basics of setting up your items. The one thing we haven't covered yet is printing, so please see our printing video where we talk about how to set up all the printing options for your items. Now you can get to work adding items for all of your categories to get your entire menu set up. Once your items are all entered, we'll be able to start laying out your menu screens. Check out the menu building video for more information on that step.